regulatory measures, legislative measures, and increasingly active anti-corruption bureaus. So what I'm going to talk about is what I consider to be the underlying drivers of corruption and the roadblocks to change. So I want to begin by talking about four different kinds of corruption. First of all, the petty corruption that impacts on the lives of, at a modest estimate, at least half the population of the world. Secondly, political funding as a source of corruption. Thirdly, organized crime. And fourthly, multinational companies. And I'll go on to show what might or might not be done about some of those issues. But first of all, I want to say something about petty corruption, because as many of you will be aware, petty corruption is the corruption that impacts on the lives of a huge number of people. So in many cases, access to hospitals, even transfers from primary school to secondary school, even access to books in primary school, even relations with the police force in general, may be determined by small-scale corruption. And TI and other bodies have carried out regular surveys during the last 15 years of the incidence of petty corruption on people's lives. And one which I found particularly telling in Nairobi is that amongst urban dwellers in Nairobi, certainly 5 years ago, but this has been corroborated twice, 15% of people's income goes in small-scale bribery. And there are comparable assessments in countries like Pakistan and Central America, Ecuador, which come up with much the same kind of figure. So many people are confronted with the provision of services which are intended to be free, but actually cost quite a lot. And that has a hugely depressing effect both on people's incomes and on